This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Tampa. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Bronco 80. Push in. Go.
Throwing off the play fake. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Third and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds with a huge gain here, but wait just a second. That huge gain might not stand. We've got a flag down back near the line of scrimmage. So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
Street. 19 Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to making that spot to move the chains.
Sanchez in punt formation.
Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way. is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I don't think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Short pass brought in. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Goal to go. They're passing. Hits his running back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches.
Set up. Bronco 80. Go.
Gonna keep this one and go. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Just a yard away on 3rd and goal. Here's the jumbo package.
Good. Start.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1.
Chiefs, nothing. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Return.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Yellow.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
In formation for the Chiefs.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Set. Let's go.
Irving here from the gun. And not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 70 Rangers, Curve 19, Curve 19.
Throw here, third down. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Yellow. Yellow.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. He finds Johnston. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff 14-6.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Johnson now on the return. Things going well so far. That's midfield, and he's got space. And this is some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break.
Ready up.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking down to second and 9.
Cowboy.
Setting up to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this one, not surprisingly, brought the loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
A 15-yard loss brings up.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's third and long.
Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 60. Viking 18. Warriors 17.
falls to the ground.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes it in at the 21. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
They're on the 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Got his man, it's the rookie from K-State. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully this turns out to be nothing. They'll run here on 1st down. They'll cobble together a yard there. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
1st down, play action. Completed to his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, they need 7. He's going to throw it. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And now it's 3rd down.
They're on the coverage.
79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got a man left. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Riggs, 60 by 6.
From the red zone now. That pass complete to Irving. And it's another first down on his drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
What's that?
Irving will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal.
Cougar 19.
He's dropping back to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Dropped for what would have been a nice game. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for Mahomes. Big gain downfield. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
15.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. But picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. With 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Yep, as expected. They go to the grab and start this one off. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
We got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Vacates quickly left side. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
What do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. We've set it downs from the 37. First down, and they go right back to it. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
They give it to him again. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Another carry for him. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle could mean a touchdown.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Come 19. Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Yellow.
He gets the shot at it on 1st and goal. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers, 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Connects on the crosser. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 22. And the Bucs have the first.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Looking in the air here. Caught, nice gain left side. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I can just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Irving on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throwing it on 2nd down. It's his running back. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Working quickly here.
And a 1st down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
First down, play action. He's going to keep it this time. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
19 Lions.
Third down from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
To throw here on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Back at 60. Let's go now. Trap 60.
Throw here, 3rd down. Cut near the goal line. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making a 4-point game here in the 4th.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like forceps.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown, but cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Buccaneers have some new life in the fourth.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Go! Warriors 770 Timberwolves.
Throwing now off the play action. Catch made left side by Abuka. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up